Hi guys, welcome back. I'm curious if you guys tried 2010 on your own. We just did 2009 together. We just did this one together for 2009. We found out that net income was the same, and then I said go ahead and try 2010 and see if these figures, just as a hypothesis, are these going to be the same as well? Will it always be the same? So hopefully you guys worked through that, and let's compare. So you should have gotten sales for 2010 of 1.6 million. Okay, if you didn't get that, let's see how we arrived at that figure. It was by taking the units sold in 2010, because now we're looking at 2010. Units sold is 40. So it's 40,000 units. The sales price, we're not told that it changes, so we assume it stays the same at $40 per unit. So that's how we got the 1.6. So good job if you got that. Cost of goods sold, units sold, 40. Our cost per unit, we're doing absorption first, is 25. So you should have gotten for cost of goods sold, $1 million even. So that means you got gross profit of 600,000. Hopefully so far so good. Then we went on to our operating expenses, your variable, your fixed. Variable, remember, is $2 per unit. So $2, and we got 80,000. The fixed S&A, well, that stays constant because it's fixed, so it's $200,000 per year. Subtract that from your gross profit, and you should have gotten 320,000. So hopefully you tried that one and got that answer. Let's move on to the variable costing method for 2010. Have our header set up here. Sales, it's always going to be the same. So 1.6. Then our variable product, or our variable costs are separated into product costs and into S&A. So let's go. Your product costs, we said, was $15 times our units sold, which is 40. So you should have gotten 600,000. Variable S&A, $2 times units sold of 40 gives us the 80,000 again. So contribution margin for the variable approach is $920. Fixed overhead. Your fixed overhead cost is $600. Your fixed S&A, $200. So subtract your $800,000 from your $920 of contribution margin, and you'll get net income of $120,000. So now we see they are not the same. Net income is not the same. So what changed? Well, if we go back to 2009, what happened in 2009 was, if you notice up here, the units produced were equal to the units sold. Okay, so only in that situation will net income be the same. Net income for absorption will therefore be the same as net income under variable. Only under that scenario. Okay. We produced 60,000 units, we sold 60,000 units. They were the same. Therefore, net income under the two approaches is the same. Why? Because nothing was left on the balance sheet in ending inventory. Everything came through the income statement. All your costs came through the income statement as cost of goods sold. If anything had been left in ending inventory, part of that cost would have stayed on the balance sheet as ending inventory. But everything came through. All costs came through in this period. Same thing with variable. All costs came through. There was nothing in ending inventory. When there's a difference, when you have ending inventory, then your units will not be the same. Okay, so a way to help you with this, if units produced, in this case we produced, in 2010 we produced 60, we sold 40. So we produced more units than we sold. So if units produced are greater than units sold. If that's the case, absorption net income will always be higher than variable net income. Always. Why? Because you have extra units that were not sold. They're sitting on the balance sheet. Therefore, that cost is on the balance sheet. That means fewer costs are coming through. Fewer costs, higher net income. But under the variable approach, we treat this fixed cost as a period cost. Period means it goes to the period's income statement, regardless if it's sold or not. So that fixed overhead is coming through. All the fixed overhead is there. But with absorption, only part of it's there. Only for 40,000 units is there. The rest is sitting on the balance sheet. Variable, all the costs came through. So higher costs, lower net income. So this will always be the same, and it's a nice little way that I like to give you guys to remember it, so you don't have to stop and think about, well, under absorption, some of it's sitting in ending inventory. If it's there, it's an asset. It's not hitting, it's a lot to think about. But if you just put these together, units produced, put if it's equal, greater than, less than, and then the net income will always follow. All right, if you haven't already, go ahead and try 2011, and you can kind of make a guess as to how the net income is going to be for that year. So your data, again, is on the prior sheet here. So go ahead and calculate that if you haven't already, the two income statements for that year, absorption and variable, and we'll follow up in the next video.